These are 10 kitchen gadgets you need on Amazon in 2023, and these are seriously some of the coolest and most practical items I've ever reviewed on my channel. In the first spot, it's a cordless electric mini chopper. It's compact, it's portable. At the time I'm recording this video, it's under 20 bucks, and it's extremely well reviewed. This also can be recharged via USB, which is kind of rare to see. This allowed me to effortlessly chop up all sorts of veggies and herbs that I wouldn't otherwise want to be doing by hand. When it comes to garlic or mincing it up and making sure it's that perfect size that I'm rarely able to accomplish with a knife without making my fingers smell like garlic, this is a great way to get the job done. You can find a link to that mini chopper by expanding the video description box, where you will also find a link to this washable, reusable gel lint roller. This will save you a lot of money on dryer sheets, in addition to it just being $15. If you live with pets or hair seems to accumulate on your clothing, this goes to town on lint, dust, dirt. You could even use it to collect crumbs from multiple surfaces. Watch what happens when my wife Daria uses this gel lint roller on a dark pair of leggings. In a matter of seconds, it's effectively picking up whatever she doesn't want attached to her clothing, and after a quick rinse under the sink, it's ready to conquer its next pickup task. In the number 2 spot, if you do a fair amount of baking or cooking, this next contraption is ingenious. It combines a stainless steel bowl with a built-in measurement tool that can do all of the unit conversions. You could measure flour, seasoning, pancake mix. I bake frequently with my 4-year-old daughter, and this is a game changer. If you are on a diet or doing any type of portion control, trying to learn the weight of solids, this will give you that with all the conversion options on the spot. Another bonus is the bowl easily detaches for a quick dishwasher clean. While we're on the topic of measurements and baking, your measuring cup is about to get an overhaul. How often do you have all of these precious ingredients for baking or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish accumulating and stuck at the bottom of the measuring cup? With baking so precise, that small amount of ingredient can actually wreck a recipe in some cases, and it's a pain to fish out with the spatula. This essentially plunges all of those precious ingredients through from the bottom of the measuring cup right into your mixing bowl to ensure more precise baking, cooking, and it's a big time and money saver, letting you get every last drop. And now, following that update of the measuring cup, it's time for the evolution of a measuring spoon. How many of us have all of these measuring spoons that just seem to create clutter, and they're kind of dinky to begin with, in our kitchen drawers? This adjustable teaspoon allows you to easily accomplish that perfect measurement thanks to the ingenious adjustable design. This single teaspoon, capable of multiple measurements, replaces multiple measuring spoons, and I love it. Before I get to some incredible kitchen tech, in the number 3 spot, it's a kitchen gadget that could potentially replace a knife, a cutting board, while protecting your fingers. It's $12.79 at the time I'm recording this video. Keep in mind the prices can change, but if you expand the video description box, you will find a link to this food cutter. This brings an element of safety and convenience to your kitchen. One of the things I don't love about chopping and cutting is those several close calls I seem to endure over the course of a year tied to my fingers. This gets the job done to the point where you can safely slice with just one hand if you so choose. I found that for carrots and cucumber, if you are cutting up vegetables for salad, or if you have veggies that you want to cut up for dip. My one tip is to angle the 2-in-1 food scissors over a bowl. Otherwise, your veggies may fly everywhere onto the counter, as I noticed. And for all that other slicing and dicing that you might not be able to do with the food scissors, it's important to have a sharp knife. I love this Any Sharp Essentials knife sharpener. It has more than 62,000 nearly perfect reviews. Perhaps my favorite thing about the knife sharpener is it's also ready for one-hand operation. There's a suction cup ingeniously built into the bottom of the sharpener, so you can safely attach this to a counter, and then instead of replacing your older dull knives, this palm-sized suction-cupped beauty will go to work to ensure knives of all sizes are quickly sharpened as you move them back and forth. Even serrated knives can be sharpened using this knife sharpener. In the number 4 spot, before I get to a robot of sorts for your kitchen, It's a cord organizer, which could have a huge impact if you have several different appliances. My wife took the reins on this 5-pack of cord wrappers for $10. With their strong adhesive on the back, they could easily attach to a backsplash, a countertop, or even an appliance itself. Great for all of those cords as a cord management system, whether your appliance is plugged in or not. These cord wrappers are a great grab. For under $30 at the time I'm recording this video, the SwitchBot is something that I am completely enamored with because it brings you peace of mind and it gives you control over all of those appliances that you can't plug into a smart plug. This is how it works. If you need to make a power button or a switch in your household smart, this is the gadget for you. Without the need for any wiring, Bluetooth, or timer controls, the SwitchBot is a universal product that will work with just about any rocker switch or the button of an appliance. You can then gain control over your SwitchBot remotely from anywhere using enabled voice control on a smart device like your phone, or you could even incorporate this with the Amazon Alexa voice service, Google Assistant, Siri, or IFTTT. As much as I love the SwitchBot conceptually, I do have one major complaint. The adhesive on the back is really weak. I had difficulty attaching it to multiple surfaces, and every time it would try to press a button or hit a switch, it fell to the floor many, many times. The good piece of news though, it's highly durable. It sustained all the falls and continued to work, but that adhesive does need some adjustment. In a moment, I'll have something to make your fridge feel more like a vending machine for free when it comes to beverages. But in the number 5 spot, it's an old school bread solution. This gadget is a bread dispenser. Not only does the Bread Buddy dispenser for $12.49 keep your bread fresh for longer periods of time, but you can easily dispense slice by slice rather than reaching in, smushing a few pieces and maiming the bread, which always seems to be the case in my household, more as a result of my fault than anyone else. And thanks to its vertical design, as you can see in our pantry, it also helps with organization. Sticking with carbs for a moment, this next contraption will bring new life and afterlife to your pizza. How often do you order pizza and then find you've got that big clunky box that you can't quite fit into the fridge? Nor does one want to painstakingly wrap all of the pieces of pizza. I think my mom used to use foil or wax paper to keep it fresh. I don't do that. I have the perfect pizza pack. This stores and microwaves up to 5 pieces simultaneously. This Shark Tank product will not only store your pizza and have it last longer and stay fresh longer, you put this right on into the microwave with the number of slices that you wish to consume, and then when you're done, the pizza can be plated or even consumed from the Tupperware if you really want to do that. And it cleans easily by hand or in the dishwasher where this is dishwasher safe. I should mention none of these products are sponsored, nor is Amazon paying me to make this video. And for 25 bucks, if you enjoy a lot of pizza, this might be something you want to consider. In the number 6 spot, my next kitchen gadget helps you with organizing your beverages in the fridge. We've all been there. We've got these cans and bottles of different sizes, and it's sometimes a little bit difficult to keep neat and tidy. More importantly, if you want to enjoy that whole vending machine sensation, this takes fridge organization to a whole new level. This auto dispenses your beverages of choice, which in the case of our basement fridge is perfect when we're sitting back with our pizza and enjoying a family movie night. This has a spring-loaded release system. Not only is it rust-proof and anti-slip in terms of the dispenser itself, and on a personal level, I seem to really enjoy just having the drink handed to me by this contraption. In the number 7 spot, this high-powered scrubber could leave you smiling the next time you have to do the dishes. This Black & Decker Grindbuster Power Scrubber has 2 different brush heads that work with all of that burnt-on, caked-on baking and cooking residue. Think of this as a $24 deep clean system for your dishes. You can see here as I give things a quick spray, and then seconds later, the scrubber quickly removes the buildup that wouldn't have otherwise come off in the dishwasher. In the case of my son's high chair topper, this has been a lifesaver. For types of messes and buildup that still don't come off in the dishwasher, which would otherwise take 5 to 10 minutes of scrubbing, in seconds I'm able to remove stubborn stains and achieve a superb clean. This next kitchen gadget, the Mr. Scrappy Universal Garbage Disposal Cleaner for $10.97 at the time I'm recording this video was able to remove buildup and grime from our garbage disposal to the point where my wife, who was holding the camera, had to take a couple of seconds to recuperate. Many people use dishwasher tabs to clean their garbage disposal. This further intensifies the clean and odor management. My advice, make sure there is no water sitting in your drain at the time to prevent any unpleasant splashbacks. You can simply rinse it under the faucet when you are done or put it in the dishwasher to sanitize it for your next use. In the number 8 spot, if you've ever struggled to open a jar, as much as I love to flex my non-existent muscles in front of my wife, I don't always have the power I need to loosen that jar. This next product is a 4-in-1 multifunction can and jar opener that will assist by protecting your hands, your nails, and if you live with arthritis or any type of dexterity issues, this is fantastic. This opens the toughest cans and jars with a simple twist. Sold in a 2-pack for $10. If you expand the video description box, you will find a link. You simply slide this over your can with its V-shaped design and it goes to work with a simple twist. The anti-slip rubber on the sides of these multifunction can openers take all of the pressure off of your wrist. There's also a bottle opener at the top, and you could just use this with a water bottle if you really can't get one open. But this also works to provide assistance for opening boxes. We've all been there, and rather than reaching for a pair of scissors or a knife to open a box, this does the job for you, and it's also a great gift for anyone that's in their senior years. I bought this for my grandma, and she was so appreciative. Never in my life would I have imagined that funnels would be worthy of your precious time in a YouTube video, but these collapsible funnels, where you get a 4-pack for $8, are actually quite intelligent. Funnels are weird. We need them, but where do you put them afterwards? They don't fit regularly into a drawer, and trying to stack them on a shelf, well, they're these odd triangular shapes. These collapse. So for all of the tasks that you need to do, transferring liquid from one bottle to the next in the case of our cleaning solutions, I'm able to avoid a spill. I can easily rinse the funnel, put it through the dishwasher, but more importantly, store it anywhere without it occupying any space in our cleaning closet. For the next point on my list, before we get to a gadget tied to household safety, this is another case of a small product with a big impact. These are dip clip bowl plate holders, as so eloquently explained in the product title on Amazon. But for $10, you get 8 pieces of these plastic dip holders, which are so beneficial in helping you dip with pride and also prevent spilling. Whether you use this for chip and dip, or in my case, for a special treat once in a while, nuggets and fries, this is a great way to ensure that you are dipping, not spilling, nor having to balance your dip and your food all on the same plate. If you have kids who prefer that their proteins are separated from ketchup or whatever dip it is they have on their plate for veggies and dressing, this could also come in handy. This next point on my list could bring you some peace of mind, especially if you find yourself in the kitchen and you turn your head and your kids have locked themselves in the powder room, or in my case, my daughter likes to open the garage door randomly to survey things. This door lock lever provides child proofing for $13. This apparently has a lifetime warranty. It's very well rated. This ultimate door opening deterrent, whether you live with kids or have off-limit areas of your home, this attaches to your door with a strong adhesive to provide an additional layer of security. This door lock handle fits pretty much any door handle with its universal design. You can install it in seconds, and the nice thing is it can also be removed in a matter of minutes. And now for the bonus section. The final product is classified as a bonus because it's not restricted to your kitchen, nor is it a gadget, but it's a refined way to make things look nicer in your home for $10. It's a 50% price drop at the time I'm recording this video for a tissue box cover. If you have your tissue boxes out on a counter in your kitchen, or you want to bring a nicer aesthetic to a room, and the fact that tissue boxes are constantly on display, if you are tired of looking at the branding, this slips right over the top of any vertical Kleenex box and achieves a much nicer look. Given the sales price, which is tied to certain colors and shades of pleather right now, we picked up 2. I have one on a nightstand, and I'm really happy with the results I've achieved. I hope you're happy with this video that I've made for you. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.